Welcome to Gerald Khalil's Conversation Piece. I share my thoughts on social content in sports, politics, and entertainment. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Well, NFL free agency opens next week, and it looks like the Cleveland Browns are bracing for the likely departure of star running back Nick Chubb. Now, after the season, GM Andrew Berry has said that Chubb's free agency was something that they were going to work on in the coming weeks. However, after the NFL Combine, Berry admitted that it was expected that Chubb would test the open market. Now, Chubb has spent his entire career in Cleveland, rushing for over 6,800 yards and 51 touchdowns, spanning 7 seasons. Both his rushing yards and touchdowns are good for third all-time in team history, only behind Jim Brown and Leroy Kelly. Now, in the 2023 season, Chubb suffered a gruesome injury, a knee injury actually, in just the team's second game of the season against the Pittsburgh Steelers. He needed surgeries to repair both his ACL and MCL. In 2024, he broke his foot in a Week 15 loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, Chubb has always been a class act and a fan favorite. And even though he didn't get back to what he was in the prior to the 2024 season, and actually 2023 season when he got injured, he was always beloved by the fans, the Cleveland Browns fans, and also respected. As I reflect, I remember some of my favorite plays by Nick Chubb, and actually two really stand out for me. The first one was his first carry against the Raiders in Oakland, and where he took the ball 63 yards on his first carry for a touchdown. And after I saw it, I was like, wow. I said, why isn't this guy playing? And it was funny, the commentator said the same thing right after I had said it. And Hugh Jackson was the coach at the time, and he was starting Carlos Hyde. And people always wonder, why are you starting Carlos Hyde? And what's funny was that a little later in the season, John Dorsey, the general manager of the team at the time, he had to trade Carlos Hyde in order to force Hugh Jackson to play Nick Chubb. True story. But that was one. My other one was his 40-yard reception from Baker Mayfield against the Steelers in the playoffs. And that was the game-winning touchdown pretty much. It put the game out of reach. But it was just beautiful when he caught that screen pass from Mayfield and ran for the score. It was one of the definitely, of course, the highlight for the Browns season, but also as the Browns fan, that was just a highlight because, as you know, as a Browns fan, we don't get too many of them, so you got to kind of like hold on to them. So, what's your favorite Nick Chubb moment? Leave it in the comments. And also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Gerald Khalil, and I'll see you in the next one.